introduce a new segment we cooked up called Memory Lame.
Where do these bizarre memories come from?
So in English, if you say this is lame, when you're describing something, what you are saying is that it's not cool, it's not awesome, it's not interesting.
Now that's lame as in L-A-M-E, lame like not cool. So this is where we review something that's from the 90s and decide if it was totally radical or if it sucks a bigger time. So if you want to join in the fun, submit your memory lane suggestions to us on Twitter at WorkingPPod or on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. I would like to say we have 2 memory lane suggestions that we will be using today. The one is from Nikki Lavelle, and the other one is from former guest of the show and friend of the show, Jason Bowers. So, all right, Alex, as the guest of the show, it is our honor and our duty to let you select the first memory lane topic. All right, hit us. What do you got?
How about the Franklin Institute?
Oh, okay. So for people,
that's very
right.
nice, right?
So okay. So for people in the Philadelphia area, know this: the Benjamin Franklin Institute is a museum in Philadelphia, and every kid in the Philadelphia area went there for a field trip. Every damn one of them. We've all been there. The Omniverse Theater, the stupid fucking star thing.
Yeah.
The heart, the beating heart was a
that
big
you can
attraction.
Walk through. Yeah.
So side note,
Train.
friend of the show and owner of Scott and Bell Publishing, Ron Scott Lesky, former, well, maybe, no, we don't have to cut his name. He was a guest. But friend of the show, guest of the show, and owner of Scott and Bell Publishing actually got married and had his reception at the Benjamin Franklin Institute, and it was freaking awesome.
That's genius.
Dude, it was so badass because you walk into the lobby, it's beautiful. It's this beautiful old building. It's so nice. And we could just walk around the whole place and do whatever we want.
Yeah, super cool.
He got in the way they had it set up. We were hanging out on the roof and everything. It was so cool, man. Really, really cool.
We have to be non-partial, though. We're talking about Franklin Institute as kids. As kids.
Did the public school kids go to this?
Oh, yeah. I went to it. I remember the year I was supposed to go to it. I was sick. It's one of those, I don't know about you guys, but if you remember, trying to fake being sick, and then it was really weird when you actually were sick.
Very good at it.
And you were like, whoa, this is actually
and then you want to do something.
So I was actually sick the day we went on the field trip to Franklin Institute, and either my mom or my dad felt bad for me, so they brought me there as a citizen, a civilian. And when my class was there, I called out sick that day, and I think either my mom or my dad. I mean, it must have been my mom. My dad would have been at work, I guess, but my mom, she just decided last second, screw it, I'll bring him there. I remember we went there, and then I walked with my classmates, but it was unofficial. This is when I was at Knapp Elementary, KNAPP.
Nowadays, that wouldn't fly.
They wouldn't
wouldn't be able to do.
That's right. I remember. Do you guys remember when they had the age, fast forward machine where you could take a picture of yourself?
Oh yeah.
This is what you're gonna look at.
Now they have that on Instagram.
Yeah. Remember, you could you could make paper as well, and they also had the train in there that would go 15 feet on the train ride.
Yeah. I feel like Instagram maybe has destroyed the Franklin Institute because a lot of things.
We all would agree.
I remember when I went there, they had
the Franklin Institute is much more profitable than Instagram, in my opinion. So we'll see who wins. See who wins that game.
I would say so. Okay, so we've got enough info here. Let's go to a vote. Alex, since you submitted this, please provide us with your vote on the Franklin Institute. Is it lame or radical?
I think it's radical. I mean,
Mhm.
I loved it
It
then.
was
I love it
awesome.
now. I mean,
Yes.
It was awesome.
memory, but it's not lame.
It's all right. Shake, rattle, and roll. What are your thoughts on old BFI?
The Frank Sinatra Institute. I loved it. No, the Ben Franklin Institute. I'm gonna go. Ooh, this one's right down the line, man. I gotta go lame. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to the Franklin Institute.
And you voted skip it was cool,
Yep.
Yeah,
radical,
Yep.
it's a
and the
genius.
Yep.
Franklin Institute, that tells you what kind of kid
Yep.
you were.
Listen, this is a
Jesus.
blind vote, okay? You're barred from comment.
They let you in when you were sick. Imagine if you were sick that day and your mom's like, "Oh, here's a skip it. Go have fun."
Here you go. You can go. And here's a skip it.
Yeah. Hey, you can't go see, you can't walk through a beating heart, but how about you put this plastic thing on your leg and spin it around till it rubs it raw, huh? All right. So, okay, and I'm gonna vote radical for the Ben Franklin Institute as well, and I will say it's a great place to have a wedding reception. Just anyone out there, anyone to the dozens and dozens of our listeners, if you're thinking of getting married, it's a great place to have a reception. So, and it was very spacious, so you could keep your 6 feet thing. So either way, all right. So shake, rattle, and roll. Are you going to introduce one of yours, or are you going to use one of the two that we have from
let's
Insta?
do the social media submissions.
This is actually a historical moment. So this is the first ever guest submitted memory lane topic that we will be using, and the honor goes to Nikki Lavelle for the first ever submission to the memory lane segment, and the submission is Tamagotchi.
Well, if it isn't Tamagotchi, her new favorite pet.
Yes.
So what's that make me? Fish sticks?
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh, no. By all means, feed it. Play till your heart's content.
Look, Goldie. I took good care of her, and she changed again.
Change? How about changing some water here?
Katie, bus is here.
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause too. Want to see that again?
Hatch a Tamagotchi.
Do we remember
the one and only
Tamagotchi?
From Bandai.
Yeah, we
Each
remember
sold
Tamagotchi.
separately.
Oh, Tamagotchi, huh? Shake, rattle, and roll. Give me your thoughts on the old Tamagotchi.
Jealous of the people who had it. Never possessed one myself in a timely manner. Would get
Same.
them all the fads that came out. I would get them like secondhand. Tamagotchi is one of those words that clearly comes from what I would assume is like a Japanese company, and where we grew up, there just wasn't any Asian culture whatsoever, and I did not know that like.
Whoa, golden chopsticks.
Yeah, sorry, golden chopsticks. But I did not know that was a foreign word. And if someone asked me to like spell it, I would have spelled it. Maybe this ties into my world famous Hall of Fame bid spelling ability, but but anyway, yeah.
I mean, it must run in your family because your wife's a terrible speller. Also, if Alex would have listened to today's episode, he'd know what I'm referencing.
Well, I'm not
But
going.
he didn't.
Now I'm not going.
Well, good.
So I already know what you're talking about. I already know all the topics.
Alex, did you have a Tamagotchi?
So
I feel like you did back in the day. You had some.
Yeah.
Did I own a Tamagotchi? No.
You seem like you'd be a Tamagotchi. You'd seem like you'd be a Tamagotchi.
I think you did have a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, I think. Well, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I did not have a Tamagotchi ever.
Are you sure though?
Is this how these episodes go? You just you invite people on and then you contradict everything they say. I didn't have a goddamn Tamagotchi. All right, I didn't want.
All right.
You want to know my vote for him? I can give you my vote, but I no Tamagotchi for me. I had friends that had Tamagotchis in school. Usually they were girls, and I knew the concept. There was a girl that lived down the street. There was a neighbor. We had a neighbor girl that lived down the street. She had a Tamagotchi.
Nice girl, nice family.
Yeah, I remember she explained the concept to me. She explained the concept to me, and it just didn't grab me. You have to like clean up their poop. And I didn't like
Ugh.
doing that for our live dogs. You had to feed them. You had
I
to
didn't know there was a shit detail.
yeah. And then like they get bigger,
Ugh.
but if you don't feed them, then they die. It was like this weird thing. I don't
Ugh.
know. I wasn't a fan. Oh, but I
Yeah.
have another one. Damn, I wish I would have said it.
You can say it right now. Hold on, wait. Vote. We're voting. I've
Alright.
never. So Shake, you go.
I'm
What's your
gonna
vote?
vote lame on these things, man.
Alexander, your vote.
Lame.
All right, I'm gonna lame it as well. So it's a Mondo lame.
Mondo
All right.
lame.
Put in the books, Mondo lame. All right, Alex, what was the thing you just thought of?
Okay, now if this was on another episode, you gotta forgive me. But what about Chia Pet?
There's a new pet.
Chia.
Chia Pet, the pottery that grows. It's fun, easy, and educational. Just soak your chia overnight. Then spread the seeds like this. Keep it watered and watch it grow.
Chia.
And before you know it, your chia pets and trees will be
chia.
green and beautiful for everyone to enjoy.
Chia.
And now grow a
That was a
whole
great
collection
catchy
with
tune.
teddy
Great
bears.
catchy tune.
Nothing is as
One of the-
good. The catchiest tune in all of the Tri-County area is Foreman Mills. Remember, I heard my first Foreman Mills commercial here in Chicago the other week, and I had to call someone. I was
Is that-
like, I just heard a Foreman Mills commercial. This was amazing.
Is that the one? Is that the one where it's Barbera's the best boy? I guess.
No, it's just Foreman Mills. They just go back and forth. Foreman Mills. Then there was also, I mean, if we want to talk catchy jingles, there was also Mattress Giant.
Yeah.
So good.
Only in Mattress
Ooh,
Giant.
Ooh,
Only
ah,
in Mattress Giant.
ooh, ah.
I'll tell you what. When I listened to this week's episode, on this week's episode, Shake played the Skip It theme, which I had forgotten how catchy it was. Skip it, skip it.
Yeah, yeah. They tricked you into thinking it's good. You know, nothing was
It's
as
not.
good as what was the one that was
Bop It?
No. Oh, Bop It. Bop It was actually, I don't know. Did you guys vote on Bop It yet?
No, but it was kind of brought. We passed over it because when
bring
the
that
Skip
one
It
up.
song came out, really should have listened to the episode, Alex. But when the Skip It song came out, I was saying the Skip It song like it was Bop It, but it wasn't. So either way,
You were like, skip.
so let's get off the jingies for a quick sec. So what
Chia
was the
Pet.
thing again? Chia pets.
Yeah.
So has
Yeah, go
anyone
ahead.
ever seen a chia pet in real life?
Yes.
I have.
Yes.
But I can't even tell you
I
where.
have
But it was
not.
always at a weird. It was at a weird
Yeah.
person's house. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Let me lay down a great chia pet example of when these things have entered actual reality. In my family, like we said, six kids. So 5 boys, 1 girl. My sister was the oldest, and
Oh, poor sister.
every single
Poor Lenny.
year for Christmas, we would get loaded up with all kinds of sports stuff, sweatshirts, starter jackets.
Baseball
what's the
mitts,
footballs
yeah.
called? The hutch footballs.
Yep.
all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
dude, yeah. And the Nerf ones
The
too.
Nerf,
Oh
the
yeah.
Vortex, all that great stuff. And what did my poor sister get? She would get herself some chia pets, man.
What?
Yeah, I could picture my dad, like my poor dad, just being like, "Whoa, I got all these, I got all these boys, these sweet, jerseys and all kinds of stuff. What do I get my daughter? Oh, get her a chia pet." She probably yelled at him not to get shirts or whatever.
Dude, that's the best.
So that's
That is
how
the
you.
best.
No.
All right.
bueno.
So okay, so let's give it a vote ski real quick. Alexander, the chia pet, your vote.
Lame.
Thomas Michael.
Lame.
Yeah, I'm gonna round it out with another Mondo Lame. That's 2 Mondo Lames in a row. All right. Here is the last memory lame thing that we're bringing up that was submitted to us. Now, this is the second ever guest submitted memory lame topic going down in history, submitted by our good friend and friend of the show, former guest of the show, Jason Bowers. And the submission topic is Pogs.
Millhouse, I gotta have my soul back. I'll do anything you want.
Well...
Millhouse, give him back his soul. I've got work tomorrow.
I'm really sorry. I kind of traded your soul to the guy at the comic book store. But look, I got some cool Pogs. Elf Pogs. Remember Elf? He's back. In Pog form.
You traded my soul for Pogs?
What do we know about Pogs?
Man, I just want to vote right away. What do we have to even say about it? I know that they were popular with
Big
people.
time.
I
Big
can't
time.
even. They like are little Pogs.
Yep.
They're like
I
little
kind of
round.
don't know how. I mean, the way the game's played, I
No idea. No clue how it's played.
Just know, like,
I know that you have to be wearing a pair of hush puppies to play. You probably need slacks. It's one of those games.
Yeah. You're definitely in a Catholic school outfit.
A sweater.
Yeah,
absolutely. You need.
I wonder what the difference between Catholic school and public school was with these like various, Beanie Babies, Pogs, Tamagotchi. Did they make it seem like, hey, this is a Catholic school, you're not having this crap here, or was it very prevalent?
No.
You were allowed to have it, but it was just like any. I feel like it was just like at public school. Like you were allowed to have them, and kids were allowed to play with them and stuff. But like you weren't allowed to play with them when they were teaching.
Clue. They couldn't keep up with the '90s. They had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, they were too busy trying to get Channel 1 on.
Yeah, and then Columbine happened, and it was like, that's what they're worried about. Nobody gave a shit what toys we were playing with.
Oh my God, Pogs. I remember some of the designs being pretty cool. I remember I did have a friend that was really into Pogs way after Pogs had left the scene.
I think Tom was into Pogs.
Yeah, he was. Everyone was. They had like special containers and everything. Pogs were a big deal.
And let's be honest, those containers were very phallic. You might have yourself a 6-inch container, and then you go to the mall or something, and somebody's got themselves like a 24-inch container holding all the
Oh yeah.
There's not much subtlety going on there with that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the slammers. You guys remember slammers?
Oh, slammers were the gimmick, babe. You had to have a good slammer.
I remember being at Memorial Park, watching one of my brothers, I don't know which one, playing baseball. And
one
I
of
think
the 30
I
of them.
lost a slammer or something. It rolled down the stands or something. And it was one of the worst moments. A lot of great moments and a lot of bad moments in those stands at Memorial Park.
I'll tell you a great moment at the Memorial Park stand. So, Shake, I believe you were here for this, but it was like our whole gang. We were kind of just like hanging out. Jack was playing, I believe, and like we're hanging out in the stands, and your mom was there, and like we're all like kind of sitting, like your mom's like there sitting with us, and there was like a bunch of families next to us, and I told the joke, and the whole stands heard it and lost their shit. This is the joke I told. What is the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral? One less drunk. And it brought the house down. I'm telling you, they were losing it in the stands at Memorial Park.
That's good stuff.
Losing it.
There's a bunch of Italians there.
It was Italian ballpark.
Yeah. Yeah, all the people at Riccardi's are going nuts. Yeah.
Some of the homeless guys that were there, they were loving that one.
Yeah, Library Bob, he was all about it. So, okay. So, all right, let's give this a vote. So, since I brought it up, I'm going to vote Rad on Pogs. Tommy or Shake?
Yeah, I'm going to vote Rad.
What? No.
All right, so is it a Mondo Rad? Did we go Mondo Rad?
I mean, I think it's lame. I'm just going to say it.
So just a regular Rad.
But
what did you vote?
I vote lame.
What's your vote?
I vote lame.
You vote lame. You vote lame.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not.
Let's say this about Pogs, though. Clearly, Pogs are a reverse engineered fad where somebody somewhere was like, listen, we got all this cardboard laying around. How could we possibly raise the value of these circles
cardboard, metal, and plastic, and let's put some stupid shit on it and give it to kids.
Now the memory's flowing. I've got another one that you could use for next episode.
All right. Well, hey, guess what? If Alex or if any one of our listeners wants to submit their memory lane suggestions, just submit it to us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast or on the Twitter at Working P Pod. All right, so that was memory lane. All right, let's move the fuck on.